Zeke.
How's it going?
Right.
Scott, right?
This is Jesse.
Good to meet you.
Here's your locker.
28-year-old Zeke Tenhoff is joining the major leagues.
Here's our TV.
You get a flat screen TV.
This summer, Zeke is taking command of a powerful $1 million 10-inch suction dredge, the Havilah, owned by a Texas company, Blue Water Gold.
The guy that runs this company brokered a deal with me that this boat under my command is going to make 500 ounces a season.
For Zeke, 500 ounces is more than just a goal.
Tenhoff!
It's also a grudge match.
Don't you hit your head on the testicles there.
Oh, yeah. I'm taking him down.
Zeke over here is working for the man. I mean, this is us. This is ours. Zeke's on payroll over here.
Just a few feet away, Zeke's ex-partner and ex-girlfriend, Emily Riedel, is also gearing up to go.
You're selling half of yourself away when it came to working on my boat. You're like, no, I'm never gonna work for you and like throw away my gold to some owner. All right, we've got to get back to work. Cheers, man. See ya.
I gotta get back to work too. It's good talking to you.
Zeke made a foolish decision. He thought that working with this corporation was a desirable alternative to having me as a boss. But Zeke will not survive summer working for corporate.
I'm so glad I don't have to see Emily on a daily basis, dude. I can't even believe that I was thinking about doing that even for a second. Thank God. I'd much rather work for the man than work for her. Hands down, any day.
Off the coast of Nome, on plane 14,
You ready to dive, Daryl?
the first suction dredge to hit the water, Captain Emily Riedel's 40-foot Eroica.
All right, first pump fire of the season. According to the GPS, we're a little bit north of where we left off in ice.
After being jilted by Zeke, Emily is now gunning to beat him in the gold count, starting the quest in a hot spot the two left off this winter.
Wow, this is going way too smoothly. You're making me all nervous. Of course it's competition. Zeke has no idea who I am. He thinks he does, and that's the problem. Zeke has been absent for all the times I've had to overcome some impossible obstacle to keep going. And I keep on doing that.
To top her ex,
From your coordinate, what direction were you working?
West.
Emily secured the services of one of the best divers in town, veteran dredger Daryl Gallipo.
Daryl's like my ringer diver. He's what drives the success of my operation. If I don't have Daryl, then I don't succeed. And he knows it.
We're gonna get 10 ounces of gold yet today.
Landing Daryl meant taking a big leap, promising him a healthy cut of her own share.
I'm basically robbing myself for the sake of my crew. But if he's getting what he wants and the dredge is operating perfectly, he'll get a lot of gold.
Okay.
I have you loud and clear. Do you have me? Daryl, do you copy? Oh, really? Everything's working but the comm box? Daryl.
Okay.
I never got you. I mean, I heard you, but you never heard me.
Nothing. You know, it's not just a bad connection, it's no connection.
Without working comms, diving on a 10-inch dredge is an extremely dicey proposition.
If we go into harbor, I mean, you know, we're just gonna sit around and look stupid. When you've got weather that you can work, you gotta take advantage of every minute. That's what makes the difference between guys that get gold and guys that don't.
I'm a freak about safety. My rules are that no comms, no diving. It's a very powerful piece of equipment you're operating down there in an environment where there's no oxygen. Yet, it's our first window to get out there, and if you're an amazing diver, an experienced diver like Daryl, I'm willing to bend the rules somewhat.
I can generally tell when something's going wrong.
Yeah, I know. You've got a lot of years down there.
Thank you.
It's gonna be kind of an intense dive, but we also really need to get gold, so taking the risk.
right. Hey, Emily, I think we're on what you had during your ice season.
We're getting really low on the port side.
Boat's sinking.
Iran pontoon is flooded! Down! Come up! Come up! Oh my god! This comms are killing us today!
With the boat taking on water, Emily needs to get her diver back on deck fast.
I can't turn off the pump motor until Daryl gets up here.
But without working comms, she'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
He's coming?
Yeah, he's right there. I know to come up. I was just starting to get into good gold.
The boat was sinking.
What?
The plug got removed or washed away or something. The boat was being pushed down more and more by the sluice, and all this water started washing over that further pontoon and started flooding the pontoon.
Oh.
And I couldn't shut the pump motor off so the back wouldn't be pushed down because you're breathing off the pump motor, and I couldn't tell you to come up because the comms don't work.
Actually,
so
what you should have done,
what should I have done?
You should have just idled this motor down.
I can't idle the motor down.
I could hear that idle down, and I would know the minute you idled that down. I would know something was
Well,
wrong.
I just got you up as fast as I could. That's what that was all about.
When you tug like that, you pull me off the hose.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. Yeah, no, I apologize for tugging you too hard there.
With comms on the fritz and a hole in the pontoon,
Yeah, we gotta go in for repairs.
Emily's first dredge of the season is ending early.
I'm gonna fix the comms and then we can hit it again in the morning. We'll head back here early. Weather permitting, we'll get into full day tomorrow.